Hello everyone, my name is Julie and I'm one of Christian Assembly's Kingdom Partners, and it's my privilege to be able to send this message to you today in hopes that it can be a reminder of the goodness of God, of hope in the middle of challenging times. I've been going back to Micah 6:8 a lot. And what does the Lord require of us but to do justly, to love mercy, to walk humbly with God? And I feel like the justice and the mercy and the humility it's always been what has been required. But I think it also, as we live in that and walk that out, that we get to be a reflection of the goodness of God to the people around us who are longing to know God. Our reading for today comes from 1 Chronicles chapter 13. It is a hard chapter. It's one where when I read it a couple of days ago, I was thinking, oh man, I'm not sure what to share, how to reflect upon it. It's one where the tabernacle is being moved, and it wasn't done according to the standards of God. And the tabernacle was the representation of the holiness of God. It contained the presence of God, and people's brokenness, our sin, our failures. We couldn't touch it. And when it was being moved, the oxen stumbled and Uzzah leaned forward to try to stabilize it, and he died. And there's part of me that wants that passage to be the mercy of God, to be to feel better than it does when I read it. And I think it's really important to read scripture in the context of the entire story, that the tabernacle was, like I said, the representation of it was the holiness of God and the presence of God that was eager to be in relationship with us. But we, as broken people, we could not make right what separated us from God. And that was our sinfulness. That was our pride in trying to be equal with God. And it's the same story that's written over and over again. And when Jesus came and chose to be among us, when he chose to make the sacrifice for us that we could not make for ourselves, when he chose to make right because he was holy, then it allowed us to become the children of God, to be able to have the freedom to be in relationship with God, which is what God longed for us and what is deep within each of our souls. And so as we receive that as the good news, as we receive that as the gift, that sometimes we forget just how good it really is. May God remind us today, and may we receive it, and may we walk in the justice and the mercy and the humility that we are invited into. Be blessed, friends.